so close. So he knows who Lou is. So
Sam, why
that's
don't
a
we
good thing.
return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest? You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well.
Do we actually have the card on us, or?
Seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there. The vehicle also looks none the worse for wear.
DHV Magellan is right there, so let's whip it around. Maybe Tarman or Fragile or something know who the hell this guy is. Look at all those weapons I have. I don't know why I'm going in there. Bro, like, chill. Apparently it's because I have this hat on. I looked it up after I was done recording that last session. Like, just chill out a little bit.
Sam, we've uncovered some new information about that ID card you brought back. I'll give you the details on the bridge.
I would very much like that.
That place we were sent to, the land of the dead, it strikes me as odd that it was submerged underwater. And did you see those columns of ice, the ones descending from the surface all the way to the floor? Afterwards, I realized what they reminded me of. The columns were reminiscent of a phenomenon known as brinicles. When seawater freezes and turns to ice, salt concentrates are released into the surrounding water. This brine is heavier than the water around it due to its higher density. It therefore sinks deeper into the ocean. As it flows towards the ocean floor, its lower temperature results in the formation of ice. And as this process continues, it can produce column-like ice structures. Any living creatures unfortunate enough to become entangled in these can be frozen solid. Little wonder they're called icicles of death.
Well, we avoided getting frozen to death, but let's go shower real quick so we're all... Oh, now he's taking a hot shower. So that we can be nice and clean and not stinky for when we go to the bridge and learn about this mysterious man.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the Cairo network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive. Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
Tell him about Lou. He said something about Lou. Did he not hear that? Did I only hear that? Neil Vanna.
Charlie, we've received your next assignment.
Which is?
Main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
All right, Chuck. Let's go take the next main order. See where it's gonna bring us. We're gonna get a little vision, a little BB vision. Nope, a little cutscene though. With tomorrow. That's a little awkward, Sam. You can like talk to her a little bit. So those were his visions we were seeing. So this would Lou or whatever the heck we...
You saw tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right?
Yes, I did. I was
That's when
talking.
She was training, trying to gain more control.
Oh, I didn't realize that that would just stop him from talking. Sorry, Dahlman. Let me... I just want to, like... maybe clear up some stuff here. Maybe rearrange some stuff first. I don't need two shotguns. Honestly, I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. Grenade pistol. I actually get rid of that. I don't see myself using it very often. I'll hold on to those for right now. I want to see, like, you know what? Sure, I'm just gonna get rid of those because there's a fragile thing on there, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So I need some blood bags, which there's plenty in my thing here. Yeah, I think we're good. Actually, you know what I wanted to do real quick? Let me get rid of... I'm going to fabricate the Boca skeleton in silver, I guess. I'm just going to place it in my backpack for now. I don't want it to, like, ruin my... or drain my battery constantly. If I need to walk, I'll try to remember to put it on. But, you know. Alright, now we're good. I just have that because it boosts my carrying capacity by 120 grams. So in case I do run into an order where it's like actually you have to walk this, I at least have it, you know, on my person, ready to be turned on and used.
From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam.
Like maybe this
Your
delivery.
next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the Chronobiologist Shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery.
Chronobiologist. How far are we going? Do not submerge. Cryptobiote variants. That's actually not. Ooh, yeah. I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna be able to drive that. I'll definitely try. Customize look. What did I unlock? Oh, the glasses. That's right. Oh, I'm already wearing them. It's like it would not letting me change my thingamabobber. Faster scanner recharging, I guess. And let's go.
Order accepted.
Cryptobiotes to the crypto chronobiologist. So we are definitely going up this mountain. The question at hand is, can we take the car? I don't know how steep. It definitely looks pretty steep from what I can see here. I'm gonna try and drive it, but this is the whole reason why we got that Boca skeleton. For moments exactly like this, where I might need to do some walking. I might need to walk there. I might be able to get up there. The problem is not only about the steepness. I kind of mentioned this before. Oh, there's we gonna be. I'll say BTs. Is not entirely the steepness, but also the width, the wideness of it, the width of it, because what you would want to do in instances where it's like super steep is to go diagonal, like zigzag, like this. Okay. That's gonna be like a 6. See? Easy peasy. Okay. Real quick, let me take a peek at the map. I could go... Yeah, I could... I could do this.
That one.
Let me actually... Go here. And here. Give me a couple markers to shoot for on our way there. This is wide open. Like, this should be good for us. I want to head this way. Pick that thing up. Thank you. I just want to hide over to this marker to remove it. Well, I didn't remove it. Where's the... It is steep, but it is wide, so we should be fine. And then I think once we get over this hump, it should be a pretty good, just pretty smooth, like, decline. Oil of cryptobiote. Or maybe not. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a snowstorm going on, so I'm not even gonna be able to see where I'm going. Looks all flat to me. I can see it in the distance. There it is. This is something like I might want to zip line up, but I can't bring my car, you know? I might have been able to just actually take it straight up. Just right there, maybe? Let's see. Like maybe taking like this. It looks like pretty narrow, so I might not have been able to zigzag. But I should be able to take it on the way down. I don't think that'll be a problem. Yes, I know I can't use it while on the property and yada yada yada. Here's some stuff for you.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away.
You sound kind of young. How are you a crypto or a chronobiologist?
You took excellent care of this cargo, didn't you? I like it when people take their work seriously. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief. I was all but certain it had been lost for good. I should have no trouble continuing my research, and it's all thanks to you.
You're welcome.
All right.
What are you going to give me?
Use your Cupid to connect to my shelter.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a main one. Why can't I just go like down south a little bit and get that main one done right away? Definitely does look young as well. Looks like there is a zip line right there. Also, I can just travel up here with the Magellan.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
Nice little keychain. An accessory fashioned to look like crypto biot. Wearing this will make crypto biots less wary of Sam. Okay.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed.
What's that mean?
Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to Timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately.
Like what? I mean, there's been a lot of strange stuff going on, but be specific.
Come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with.
I don't understand these chronobiotes really.
With chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like Timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least, that's what I've come to believe. So I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs. Well, apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiral microbes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible.
But I don't understand
I hope this isn't the last time we meet.
It probably won't be.
With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
I'm just wondering, like, what
Well then, Sam.
your internal clock
By the way,
getting messed up
Neil Vanna
does.
here. Could you join me on the bridge?
Sure. Because she said once you eat the chronobiotes, it. You don't need to show me this. I could see the Magellan with my own eyes. It messes up your internal clock, or like speeds up or slows down, or whatever exact terminology she used. What does that mean? Your internal clock. So like, my body knows. Like for example, my body knows. It's 7:30 and I need to get for work. So if I ate one of those, my body would actually think it's like 8:30, and like it would be off an hour for the rest of time? I need to know more.
We managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges.
Yes.
That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them, whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was.
Bridget.
Charlie. Can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on her client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city.
But
A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
it was his baby. Neil's baby. Which ended up being Lou. Nap time.
Sam, this is Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Simon has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomicist to the network.
The who?
Access the chronobiologist delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
The metatomologist? Metachomologist? I don't know all the stuff that you're telling me about, man. Alright, now we got accessories. I'm just surprised that we haven't gotten any more patches. I guess if there is only 24. Well, we will have to figure out what the guy, Toronto biologist or whatever the heck they want us to go do, we'll have to figure out next time, because I'm going to end it here. Kind of a lot happened at the very end there. Okay, we did in the middle. We did like go back to that crazy place, but yeah, we need to figure out. I think Lucy was pregnant with Neil's baby. That baby survived the void out somehow. But to hide that fact, they put it in. They reused the serial number, which led to Sam getting Lou, and then that's why they're getting these connections and stuff. Something I don't have all the information. That's just my guess as of right now. So we will continue down this path, and we'll see if we can figure out some answers on the whatever the heck person we need to go see next. So until next time, hope you guys have had a good time. I will see you in the next one. Peace.